Right now, are you thinking about buying a new iMac with an edge-to-edge glass, LED backlit, high-resolution display? Or maybe a Mac Pro is more your thing? If you're buying one as a gift, you should definitely watch this video. Unless you absolutely needed one yesterday, stop, wait, and let me explain what's going on. A computer's performance revolves around one part, the computer chip. Like the engine in a car, the CPU largely determines how fast, efficient, and capable a computer can be. Intel is introducing a new generation of chips, Ivy Bridge. These chips are smaller, faster, and more efficient than almost anything you'll find in stores today. Right now, companies, including Apple, will be trying to sell existing models with older chips, but a shift is taking place. The new Ivy Bridge chips from Intel use 22 nanometer architecture and 3D transistors. What? These new chips will operate faster, reduce power-wasting leakage, and therefore consume less power and produce less heat. For computers, heat is the ultimate killer, as anyone who overclocks their CPU will tell you. So these new chips must be more stable and efficient than the previous generations. Also, this is the first major step towards producing computer chips that are built in 3 dimensions. But that's not all. With Thunderbolt support built onto the chip, new iMac users could take advantage of future peripheral devices that move data extremely fast. But for people with more mobile needs, the integrated graphics chip on the processor supports Intel HD 4000, so you can get good graphics performance without relying on a high-performance graphics card. Overall, most sources agree that the CPU will be 5 to 15% faster, and the graphics performance could be 20 to 50% faster than previous chips. These new chips in the upcoming iMacs will probably be available in 2 different ways: off-the-shelf and build-to-order. For almost a year now, the standard off-the-shelf iMac has had an i5 Sandy Bridge processor with a 21.5-inch or a 27-inch screen. The 21.5-inch models come built with a 2.5 or a 2.7 GHz chip, while the 27-inch models come with a 2.7 or a 3.1 GHz chip. But if you want raw power, you can order an iMac with an i7 chip running at 2.8 or 3.4 GHz. The Ivy Bridge chips coming out soon will include a new i5 and a more powerful i7. The standard iMacs will probably have the new i5 chips with the 21.5-inch models containing either a 2.8 or a 3.0 GHz version. The 27-inch iMac should have either a 3.0 or a 3.4 GHz Ivy Bridge chip. Again, if you want raw power, I hope Apple offers a build-to-order model with an Ivy Bridge i7, because it has 4 physical cores that can hyperthread to 8 virtual cores, operating at 3.1 or 3.5 GHz and 8 megabytes of L3 cache. The greatest benefits of the new Ivy Bridge processors will be most apparent in MacBook Pros and MacBook Airs, because they're smaller, more portable, and they conserve power, where battery life is at a premium. But the MacBook lineup may not be refreshed until the back-to-school shopping season begins. But let's save that for the next video review. So if you're in the market for a more powerful iMac or planning on buying one as a graduation gift, you should definitely wait. Buy a gift card instead. If you absolutely need one to complete a time-sensitive project, by all means buy one today. But the worst buyer's remorse happens 15 days after you set up your new iMac, only to realize that you could have had the latest and greatest for the exact same price. Of course, you could always wait for the next computer chip upgrade in 2013, but who likes to wait?